Yes, guys, this is Nearly Last, and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at Infinite Warfare's rig, the FTL. Now, a lot of people have had some hands-on time with the beta on the PlayStation 4 over the last weekend or so, and they've had hands-on time with the rig, the FTL. Now, in regards to actual rigs in Infinite Warfare, I don't really have any major problems with them, and I don't really have any problems with the FTL overall. But there is one thing that really does bug me, because as we know with Infinite Warfare, it has gone very much into the space kind of thing. It's moved a lot more into the future than what Black Ops 3 has done. But for me personally, it has carried over quite a lot of the traits that Black Ops 3 had in regards to the kind of specialists and the weapons and things like that that you actually had in that particular game. Now, moving on to the problem with the FTL, and that is the weapon of choice, that is the Eraser. Now, the Eraser basically is a futuristic version of the Annihilator that we have from Seraph. Now, let's just look at Black Ops 3 Seraph and the Annihilator right now. I mean, personally for me, this is my most favourite specialist weapon in the game. It works tremendously well. Okay, if you miss a shot, you're pretty much destined to die, especially if people are onto you very quickly, but it does work extremely well. And especially when you actually aim. As you see in there, you just aim very straightforward. You keep quite a bit of movement speed whilst you're keeping in ADS, but overall, it works extremely well. Now let's move on to Infinite Warfare and the Eraser. Now, once we get into the Eraser, this is where it really lets me down. And this is where you come into ADS. Now, as soon as you aim down the sights, we get this horrible animation. He turns the gun to the side to try and aim, and it just really is off-putting. I don't know why they've decided to go down this route, and it does feel that the character slows down even more. I'm not too sure if there's some sort of way of actually nerfing the gun. I'm not too sure, but for me personally, it makes it awful to use. It just does not feel right whatsoever. I'm really happy with where the Eraser kills, where it makes people actually completely disappear, but I'm not happy with this awful animation that as soon as you actually go to aim, it pulls the gun to the side in that lighthouse. It just does not work for me whatsoever. So I'm really hoping that maybe that they just change this kind of animation and they just put it back to the way that Seraph had it with her Annihilator. I just think that is a better way to go. It is something small, it is something quite simple, but it is very off-putting for me, and I really do not like it whatsoever. And the more that I use it, the more it just turns me away from wanting to use that particular payload altogether. But let me know, guys, in the comment section below exactly what you're thinking about this, whether you actually quite like the animation, the way it's set up with the Eraser, or whether or not you would prefer it to go back to Seraph and the Annihilator from that particular game. But anyway, guys, leave it all in the comment section below. It'd be absolutely amazing to hear from you. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you jump on that, and guys, if you could drop a like for me, it'd be absolutely amazing. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.